everyone. This is Daniela Marnelli with the Marnelli Real Estate Group, and we wanted to take some time to talk to one of our amazing lenders, Erika Saldana with Fairway Mortgage. She is the queen of VA loans, so we wanted to just chat a little bit about your company, how long you've been a lender, and what we can do for our veterans that are thinking about getting a home and how we can help them.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been a senior loan officer now, originating mortgages for 16 years, going on 16 years in November of this year.
Wow.
So I've seen a lot, a lot of different scenarios. Once you work with veterans and you kind of run into a lot of these different type of scenarios,
Sure.
You know how to package the loan to get it through underwriting. But since we're talking about VA loans, I am an expert on VA.
Yeah, yes you are.
And with that being said, it is one of the best loans out there to get if you are a veteran. I do not only just your traditional VA loan, but I also do your Texas vet loan.
Okay.
And the difference between the two is a rate reduction on Texas vet should the veteran have 30% disability rating or more.
Okay.
They get a little perk on their interest rate.
Oh, awesome.
So that's the difference between Texas vet and traditional VA.
Okay.
The best thing about VA loans is that it's 100% financing, so no money down.
A lot of people don't know that.
Exactly. Even veterans don't even know that.
Exactly.
So it's zero down, no down payment.
Okay.
The other plus, they don't have to pay mortgage insurance.
Exactly. So that brings their payment much lower.
Correct. The other benefit of having a VA loan is that the seller can contribute up to 4% in seller concessions to pay towards the closing costs. And for a lot of people that don't know this, if the seller is not willing to pay for those closing costs and the veteran still needs assistance for the closing costs, they can actually apply for one of our grant programs.
That's awesome.
TSHAC or SAP,
Okay.
which would give them up to 4% of the loan amount in assistance. And guess what? They don't have to repay it back.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's a good plus.
Yeah. So you have a lot of different packages that can work for them, regardless of their situation.
Correct. A lot of our veterans that utilize this program, they get money back at closing.
And I love that. I love going to the closing table and my client walks out with a check instead of writing a check. So, and that's why it's so important to have a good team, have an amazing realtor and amazing lender working together for the benefit of our clients.
Right. Yes. So VA is definitely the best loan out there. Fairway actually allows us to go down to 580 on credit score.
Okay.
For the traditional VA loan.
Oh, awesome.
So there's a lot of lenders out there that their minimum credit score is 620 or 600.
Wow, that's a big difference.
It is a big difference. So for any veteran that you have, that may need a little bit help, when it comes to the credit score, it could be a couple of things that were on their credit report that's old or medical collections that we can actually help the veteran walk them through certain steps to increase their credit score for a better interest rate.
Yeah, exactly. And you can do that fairly quickly if something's pretty simple that they didn't even know they had.
Absolutely. Yeah, and they don't even know that. So it's always good to talk to a senior loan officer that specializes in VA loans to be able to help maneuver that and get them to the closing table a lot sooner.
That's also what I recommend, because there's no cost to come talk to you.
Absolutely.
Get informed, get educated on what the process will be.
Right.
That way, once you're ready, it's super easy to just do the whole transition and find your perfect home.
Exactly. And so really with VA, like I say, if the veteran has their eligibility for a VA loan, that would be the #1 program and product that we need to put them into. The other thing that's a benefit for those veterans that are 100% disabled is that they don't have to pay property taxes.
Exactly.
So with Fairway, we understand that that is a benefit to our veterans. And our underwriting staff actually allows us to approve the file without hitting them for those property taxes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So some lenders don't allow that because they haven't officially applied for their exemption, their,
Okay. Right.
their
They
disability
do it in the
exemption.
next year.
Exactly. But with Fairway, we understand that that's an automatic given benefit to
Right.
them. So we allow for
That's
underwriting to underwrite it without that. So they can actually get approved for a higher purchase price.
Right, because you're not taking into consideration those
The
taxes.
taxes, correct.
Fantastic.
So those are some of the pluses about VA loans. They are not hard to do. A couple of things for those veterans that are currently separated from the military or retired. One of the main documents that we're going to need is their VA DD 214 form.
Okay.
It's going to indicate information as far as their start time in the service and when
Sure.
they separated from the service.
Okay.
Some information that we're going to need to determine whether we're going to charge them either the VA funding fee,
Okay.
and then we go ahead and support that with the certificate of eligibility.
That's awesome.
But in a nutshell, that's your VA, loan and criteria and eligibility for a veteran.
Well, you've had so much experience with it. I know you're awesome at it. I've seen you work some magic with all our clients, and we're never late on closing, and communication is always there, and that's just so important to have a lender who knows their stuff.
Well, likewise, Daniela, especially with you, for those individuals that are looking to actually get approved for a VA loan, it is in their best interest to actually work with an experienced real estate agent that has seen it all, and a loan officer that has a good working relationship and
Right.
communication. And so I know every time I call you, you pick up,
Oh yeah.
or every time I text, you text me back. So, it's a partnership. It's a
Absolutely.
working partnership, and as long as we have the trust within each other, we'll make it a great,
Make it work.
smooth transaction
That's
for our
right.
veterans.
Well, thank you so much, Erica. We
Sure.
appreciate your time and explaining the VA program and how our veterans can really benefit from that. And thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, Daniela. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Join us next week. We will be featuring a community in Alamo Ranch. It's a stunning new community starting up next week. So tune in.